Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. So Run It Up is back in the building. It's been a while, but you know what I'm saying? I'm back to break down some of the key points that I took away from episode 5. These are things that I was paying attention to, my favorite scenes, and basically some Easter eggs for y'all. You know, Power just be dropping little things out here that people don't really notice, and I'm here to point them out. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. Yeah. Now, the first scene, I knew off rip that this was a dream. I didn't know whose dream it was, but I knew it was a dream. Number one, Tariq is smiling. Ain't no reason for Tariq to be smiling right now. Number two, they in that crib that Tasha just basically got by herself. And they singing happy birthday to Tariq like ain't nothing going on. Tasha's out. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Have I just been just like not paying attention to what's going on? Did she get out or something? No, this has to be a dream. And then all of a sudden, Raina knocks on the door and it's confirmed. You know what I'm saying? The ghost of Raina confirms that this is completely a dream. And I thought it was just a good way to start off the episode in hindsight because of the way the episode ended. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more. Now in this scene, Tariq is just getting tired of Jabari just going on and on about the whole, you know, you have a responsibility as one of the only black kids here at Stansfield, and me being one of the only black professors here, I have a responsibility to you. And the man brought up his father, he brought up his mother, and I agree with Tariq when he says this: keep my dad's name out your fucking mouth. And it just goes to show how much Tariq is trying to forget about this situation with him and his father and his mother being in prison, and how much Jabari wants to be some sort of a father figure to this kid that he's never met before. And I think it's going to make for a very interesting dynamic for the two later on when shit actually starts to get real. Now let's talk about our favorite character in this whole show. My dog, Brayden. You know what I'm saying? This man is so loyal, bro. This weirdo, Sax's niece, she keeps asking these off-the-wall questions about Tariq. Why doesn't he never go to class? Don't you find it a little weird that he just goes AWOL all the time? Brayden's like, stop asking these questions. That's his business. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Tariq has going on, that's his business. I just want to throw him a little ass party and see my dog have fun. That's it. We in bottles right now. What are we even talking about? Just drop it. So at that moment, I knew that she wasn't going to get any information from Brayden, and it made me really happy. It made me really see the fact that Tariq knows how to pick his friends. So, Brayden, dog, you loyal, stay that way. Tommy Jr. So then Jabari runs into his, it seems to be his fuckboy agent. You know what I'm saying? This dude basically came to him with an ultimatum saying, if you don't drop another hit, we dropping you from the label. This nigga Jabari's pressed. He's got to come out with another book. Y'all gonna see why this scene is important later. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, this is one of those scenes that shows growth in Tariq's character. He disrespected Jabari before. Like I said, Jabari deserved it. You don't bring up a man's, you know what I'm saying, deceased father. You don't bring a man's mother into a conversation about school, some petty like that, bro. Like this is not what you do. But Tariq felt bad, man, and he apologized to him in person and delivered that paper. However, you're gonna see why him delivering that paper is gonna be important. Just like I said, him sitting down with that agent's important later on in this in this episode, and it looks like Tariq is starting to warm up to Jabari. I'm telling you right now, Jabari's gonna fuck that up. You've seen the episode, you already know that he does, but we'll break it down later. Now we get over to the party. Tariq gets introduced to a whole gang of people. It looks like it's at Braden's brother's frat house. And the first person that greets him is Braden's brother, of course. And spills a drink on him, man. Tariq's like, yo, your brother's about to get these hands if you don't know how to control his liquor tonight. I'm serious. Tariq does not look like he's playing. This is his birthday, man, and I don't think people understand that Tariq's birthday isn't something that he wants to celebrate. And I feel like that's going to be a reoccurring theme in the show, so this party was crazy, yo. So now we have Braden and the pink highlighter look-alike, Sax's little niece, and she starts rapping about Tariq this, Tariq that. And your boy Braden's like, yo, we talked about this. Cut the shit. I'm getting sick of this shit. Keep talking about Tariq. You're fixated on him. I don't know why you're fixated on him, but we're ending the subject right now. And he tells her to get him a fucking drink, and that was a big mistake. Don't send this skeezer out to get you a drink, Braden, because she's gonna try to drug you, and that's exactly what she tried to do. But she drugs Tariq. Crazy ass party, like I said. Remember when I was talking to y'all about Jabari being under pressure and how that scene with him sitting down with the agent is very important? Well, as you've seen, he stole some of Tariq's work off of his paper. It's like, how you gonna tell this kid to come out with a 25-page paper as a punishment and then steal his shit? Tariq is coming for that ass when he finds out, bro. You know how he moves. He's gonna blackmail him, and Jabari's gonna regret it. And it's gonna get to the point where Tariq could just skate off, miss a few papers here and there, or he might not even have to complete the whole course. All you had to do is write your own book, bro. Now, I want y'all to comment below and give me your thoughts on Lauren just up and leaving after she sees that Tariq just passes out. Now, if that's a girl that I'm, you know what I'm saying, trying to put my time and energy in, and she just walks out the second I pass out, she doesn't try to wake me up, she doesn't try to find out if there's something wrong with me, because at the end of the day, Tariq was drugged, and you saw the type of night that he had afterwards, and she left. Like, he's not giving me the attention I want. Let me get the fuck out of here. To me, it really showed me the kind of character that she is. You know, we seen the fact that she had a boyfriend that she hid from him. She's kind of sketchy, bro. So I got my eyes on Lauren. I don't trust her. And I don't trust Diana, but at least Diana, her motives are clear. And they're coming from her mother. It's not just her. It's not entirely her fault. She's being pushed into some of the things that she does. And with Lauren, you just have no idea where she's coming from, what her motives are, or even her background for that matter. So, Tariq, keep your eyes on her, bro. Y'all already know Zeke clapped them cheeks. This was very interesting to me because we never really heard about Zeke's mom and dad. And he briefly, you know what I'm saying, opened up about his parents to Professor Milgram and basically said, hey, listen, I only got my auntie right now. I don't really talk about my mom. Let's just change the subject. Next thing you know, Jabari blowing up her shit. He take his hand, he puts it on the phone. He's like, nah, you dealing with me right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you something. Takes her to the bathroom, and he gets in them guts. Digs her till she bust. You know what I mean? Zeke got them cheeks, but let's pay attention to this because there might be a love triangle going on. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't completely cropped Jabari out the circle. She was about to answer, and Zeke stopped her. And she's probably gonna go crawling back to that nigga. And Zeke's gonna be like, hey, what's up, though? Like, you know what I'm saying? I opened up to you. I clapped them cheeks. Like, what's good with you, ma? So, we gonna see. Now, I just wanted to point this part out because it just goes to show how much Tariq doesn't really value Brayden on a deep level. He kind of uses him. But this is the point that their friendship is at right now. I feel like eventually they're going to get closer. And you'll see later on that Brayden checks his ass. And Tariq's like, damn, you're right. And, this ain't really the best way to see Tariq. But at the end of the day, he's fucked up. He doesn't even know what's going on. He wasn't in the right state of mind. I don't think he would have done that if he was sober. But it looked pretty bad. Now, this is where Tariq disappears to. And it's a really sad scene, bro. It's probably the saddest scene out of the whole series. For the first time in a very long time, we see Tariq talk to the ghost of Raina. And not literally the ghost of Raina like she showed up at the beginning of the episode, but showing up to the gravesite and talking to Raina, crouching down, saying happy birthday to her, because at the end of the day, they're twins. And I don't have too much to say about this scene because it's just really sad to see Tariq at this point. He's alone. His mom's in jail. His sister's dead. His father's dead. And he literally has nobody. And in this scene, you see that. And I love the fact that the writers really set it up in a way that made him look like he was very miserable and down by drugging him before. Because if he was sober, it would have been a real regular, happy birthday, Raina, I got us, whoop-de-wop, and it would have been, on from there. But because he was so fucked up, that emotion was a lot stronger, and it came from a pure place. So when I was seeing him crouch down and talk to Raina, first thing I was thinking about is, Ghost is in the same cemetery. And I love how they had them right next to each other. He crouches down for Raina. And he talks to her. They're at the same level. But you notice that he stands up when he's talking to Ghost. And the whole emotion in his aura changes. He starts to tell Ghost, this is all your fault. Mama's in jail for you because she's taking the weight that you never took. And you're the only person that understands why I killed you. And that shit was deep. Because at the end of the day, Ghost did the same shit to the people that he loved. Like Breeze. And to be honest with you, I feel like Ghost has something to do with his father being dead. Because when do we ever hear about his father? You know what I'm saying? Like, when do we ever hear about what his dad did with him? And you hear the stories that Ghost will say to Tariq, my dad tried to get me off of this path and I wouldn't listen to him. And I'm not trying to have you go through the same shit that I went through. I feel like there's some sort of power in that. There's some sort of pattern in that. And Tariq is he's just carrying on his father's legacy of being a monumental success, but also a monumental fuck up. So when he said, you're the only one that understands why I killed you, hardest line of the whole series. As amazing and powerful this scene was, it also sucks because Ball Sacks was behind him and recording. But I don't think y'all should worry too much about this. I feel like it's just going to be some sort of leverage for him to have over Tariq, just like Tariq has some leverage over him. But at the same time, it's not admissible in court. So yeah, you can have him saying, I had to do it, but what the fuck does that say? You can interpret that in so many different ways. So you need concrete evidence when you go to a judge. And if he keeps doing little shit like this, the same thing's going to happen where people are going to be like, well, Sax, you're breaking a lot of laws to show us that this kid is guilty, and I mean, to be honest with you, the only guilty person is you, because you're the one breaking the law. So, yeah, don't worry too much about that. So now we got Braden again. You know what I'm saying? He's pissed. He's pissed off at Tariq. Tariq just woke up. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. And Braden, he was conscious the whole night. He probably didn't even drink much because he was trying to look out for Tariq. And he basically tells him exactly what I was thinking, exactly what, a lot of other people are probably thinking, that Tariq is very unappreciative of Braden. Braden's that friend that you just don't deserve, and he calls him out on it. And Tariq is basically like, yeah, man, I mean, I guess you're right, bro. So Braden just wants to know what's up. So Tariq basically has to break down the whole Tejada's family to him, and has to let him know exactly what's going on, because that was the last piece of information that Braden was missing. And they're boys at the end of the day. They're cool, but Tariq just needs to keep it 100 with the people that he wants, around his circle, and especially people like Braden who are gonna be loyal to him. Like I said, I don't know how Braden is going to match up with anybody in the Tejada's family, but hey, you gotta have somebody. Now we have Tariq comparing the Tejadas to chess pieces, and he points out that Kane is pretty much a shooter. You know what I'm saying? He's the rook, and that's the main guy we gotta worry about right now because of the position that he holds. But at the same time, if you have to knock the whole chessboard down, you're gonna have to step up. Braden looks really excited, but I don't think he knows what he's really getting himself into. Yeah, Braden's brother's already a problem. He's gonna get taken out later on this season. That's my prediction. Maybe he'll live on to the second season. I thought Holly was gonna die after the first season, you know what I'm saying? But she made it to the third season. So to me, he's a nuisance. He's stealing product, and he's gonna get taken out really soon, and that's gonna be very, very crazy because he is a Western at the end of the day, and we might see the whole family come out for that shit. Now, I didn't really expect this either. Monet's actually embracing Tariq in this scene. She even tells Kane, hey, give Tariq your piece. Kane's like, what the fuck? Reluctantly, he gives it to him. So now Tariq has a piece. You know what I'm saying? We all know Diana took it from him without him knowing, while he was fucked up, thinking that she really did something, but she didn't, because at the end of the day, he got something better. So real interested to see where that ends up. So now we have Davis, McLean, and Saxe. And Saxe basically tells him, like, listen, I got leverage over Tariq, your client. And to my surprise and my disappointment, Davis is like, basically, that's not my client. We can work together. We can indict Tariq, and we can get Tasha out. I really hope that this is just Davis McLean being very savvy and fooling Saxe into thinking that he's on his side, but really pulling the okey doke and indicting Saxe and pointing out the fact that he was at truth, and my dream would happen and Saxe goes down for ghost murder. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. I feel like that was the one cliffhanger that they wanted to leave us on. Are they going to indict Tariq? I don't know. I don't see Davis doing that. I don't see Tasha even letting that fly, but hey, he told her that Tamika's gonna take the stand, and she couldn't do shit about it either, so that would be crazy. Yeah, that's the end of the video. That was a mid-season finale, so Power ain't coming back for a while. They're slated to come back on December. I'm gonna have some more Power content, and I'm gonna have some other stuff for you on the way as well. So like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Zoho in the building. Peace.